I am Arks, ARKS Srinivas. I am also the National Head of MBA for Career Launcher. Okay. See, MICAT is an interesting exam. It tests one not only in aptitude, whether it is logical reasoning, English language, basics of mathematics, not really high level of mathematics, but it tests a lot of creativity and writing skills. That is something very different from almost every other exam one wants to write to get into any MBA kind of an institute. MICAT in that sense is in a league of its own. Preparation requires two things. One, going through all the real MICAT papers that MICAT itself gives on its website. In fact, they have given it for the last 10 years. Going through them, writing them as actual mocks, and ensuring that you do a complete analysis. But there is a second reason why second way in which one has to really prepare. This requires not only creativity, but a huge amount of general awareness, general knowledge. For example, if it is 497 which has got struck down today by the Supreme Court, or a 377 section which has in news because of Supreme Court's orders, etc., etc. I think MICAT ensures that you are not only creative but also aware of whatever else is happening in the world today. So my preparation plan is the mocks and general awareness and a lot of reading on especially the social and political issues. So therefore, as you can see, there is very little one can do as far as the subject-wise preparation is concerned. But without any doubt, anybody with good command over English language, when I'm using the word English language, it takes care of three basic areas: the vocabulary, the grammar part of it, and of course the reading comprehension, or the reading speed and reading comprehension part of it. So anybody seriously interested in MICAT should put in huge amount of effort in these three areas. Two reasons why. Not only you will get aptitude questions in this, but as I said, it's also an exam which tests your creativity, which creativity through writing skills. So writing skills or written skills will be only better off if your English language is very good. So you take 2 months, 3 months over a period of time, write a lot of essays, look at the original mocks, original MICAT papers, make sure that you write these papers, etc., and get them corrected by some kind of mentors, people like us, so that you know whether you are going the right way or not. That's, I would say, the best way to prepare for MICAT. See, in fact here, unlike about the preparation mistakes, I think people should not apply to MICAT if they're just interested in an MBA and either looking at a backdoor entry to an MBA. I think MICAT is a specialized institute. As we keep saying that it's a institute for communication, advertising and marketing. Unless you are a person who will really enjoy that kind of an area, I think don't look at it as another MBA. It's very similar to certain other kind of institutes like IRMA and etc. Do not unnecessarily apply just because you will get an admission into it. In fact, the MICAT admission team is so smart, they will ensure that if you're not even keen, they will eliminate you even before you begin. MICAT interviews are again slightly different from most of the MBA interviews, in the sense that not everybody goes to MICAT thinking that they will do an MBA. It's a very specific program for communication, for brand building, for event management, for various other things which are under the marketing angle. So your questions that are going to come in are going to be also on marketing. Even if you are an engineer, they will ask you, do you know anything about marketing and sales, digital marketing, etc. kind of things. So your preparation should include a lot of information on what MICAT as an institute does. Make sure that you are ready for that and see whether you are really prepared for such kind of a let's say career itself in the first place. The second part of it is normal for everybody. They will ask you a lot of personal questions, personality related questions. What are your hobbies, interests? These hobbies and interests can be asked in a far greater detail than probably, let's say, in a normal MBA interview. Lastly, I think, as I said, MICA is a communications institute, so to say. It's called Mudra Institute of Communications and Advertising. Clearly, they are looking at people with creative skills. So they can put some very, certain interesting questions to you, like asking you to sell a bottle, or asking you to think about an advertisement and how the advertisement is very effective or ineffective in that sense, your favorite advertisements, etc. So one needs to be completely aware of both the TV media as well as the social media, of how it has affected the world at large, the businesses at large. And I think one needs to kind of go through these things before going to any kind of an interview for MICA.
Like the video? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay updated on other universities and entrance exams. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and www.careers360.com.